Hey guys, KJeih here. Just wanted to briefly demonstrate to you guys the several ways you can export audio using Maschine Studio 2.0. I see these questions quite frequently asked on my Artist Sound live show every Thursday that I host on my channel, and just wanted to show you guys what's up. Let's get started. Now, right in front of us, we have a simple 4-bar loop. Let me show you what that sounds like. Okay, just a simple, something really simple, nothing I spent too much time on. Well, first thing I want to show you guys, I have two different groups, right? I have one labeled as drums and the other one is cymbal. I only have one sound for my group B and all 16 that I'm using for my group A, okay? Now, the first way we can do this is by saving project with the samples, okay? So we want to definitely click the folder and make sure I've already created a folder. And let's name this something real simple. Drum chant. Okay. Now, there's another feature down here that you can click. It says delete unused files. Now, you click this if, say, for instance, if I had, if I'm using maybe 12 sounds or something, but I have two groups full of sounds and they all, just all 32, right? You click the delete, and it only will export that 12 sounds instead of all 32, which is, in my opinion, is very smart. All the sounds that you're using with this specific project, which is cool. In this case, I only have 17 sounds that I'm using, so I didn't load up the group B with more than what I needed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save that. I'm gonna check that out. Okay. In this folder, it definitely saved the project and the samples that I'm using. See, this is all 17 of my sounds. Okay, they are pretty much just one-shot sounds. This is good. This is great for when you're sharing your project with, say you have a buddy, they also have Maschine Studio and they don't have the sounds that you have. You can just send them this entire, both these files, this folder along with the project. Boom, there you have it. Now the second way that we can export, which has several ways that you can export using it, going through this route. Okay, the first one I want to visit is the master output. Let's visit the option tab. These are the other things on the back end that you can click or not click. Normalize if you need that. I normally don't click this because I have compressors or limiters that I use. I don't need it. So loop optimize, that's very important to me. If you want the loop to perfectly loop, you definitely want this to be checked off here. You can also change the sample rate. There's several options there. I'll just leave it at 44.1, and the bit depth, which is 16. 16 is fine, so we're going to keep it right there. Now, right before we do this is what I want to do. I'm going to go to my scene on my Maschine Studio here, and we're going to duplicate the scenes. And inside my patterns, I'm going to duplicate the pattern. Okay, just click on pattern on your machine, and whichever group that you selected on, just duplicate it. Because what I want to do is delete some of the things going on so I can show a big difference of what I'm doing. So I'm going to delete this here just to show you the difference. I'm gonna show you right now. All right, going back to export audio. Okay, now one thing I forgot to do was make sure you are selected on all. Inside your scene, select your scene button and hit the all in your left window. Just make sure that that's selected. That's very important. Okay, finally, we're going to export this audio on out. Pay attention to the way you're saving it to. Okay, we're going to save it there. Export. Let's visit that folder. Okay, you heard the big difference. Now, let's visit the other ways that you can export your audio. You can also export them in groups. I have two in this instance, and I have them labeled. Usually they will say group A or group B. I can definitely customize. I can select which one I want to export, but in this case, I want both of them to export. So we're going to export that out. Always make sure you save it to where you want. So in this case, I will label a folder, a new folder, group. Let's export that. Basically what this did was create both those groups in WAV format. That's group A. Here's the second group. Okay, just a symbol. All right. Now, the third way that you can export is by sounds. Say you need the full stem. You want to go further in mixing and panning and things like that. You need the full stems of everything that you've created. This is awesome. I can definitely customize and check on whatever I need. In this case, I need all 17 of my sounds here. There's only one here, okay? And we want to create a new folder. We're going to call this stems. All right. So we're going to go ahead and export that. And this is going to take a little while because it's going to go through each pad and export from bar 1 all the way to the end, however long your song is. Okay, let's visit the stems folder. These are all my stems, all 17 of my WAV files, all selected here, okay? Let me show you. All right. Now this one right here is very significant because yes, it only comes in at bar 4, and just want to show you guys how that works. So for that specific sound, that roll only come in at bar 4, and so it created a space, you know, the first 3 bars, which is cool. All right, so that's how you do it. I just showed you several ways to export your audio inside of Maschine Studio 2.0, and I'll talk to you guys later.